Sagittarius, welcome to your Venus reading for July 2020. At the heart of the matter, you have the Five of Pentacles. And in your last reading, I got a strong analogy of Sagittarius at being at a point of graduation day. And what I'm really seeing with this Venus energy, love, creativity, and abundance being the Five of Pentacles, this one can go either way in that it can be you being left out of the cold from an institution that doesn't serve you. But in this context, I see you leaving a structure that no longer serves you. And whether it was by choice or by design, especially with the recent eclipse season, this is absolutely for your highest good. Now, Eight of Wands is rapid movement. Wands are fire and passion. And it's a very contrasting energy in that these people look really exhausted. And what I'm seeing here is a rapid change, a rapid shift, a rapid... For some of you, I'm getting the energy of escape. But it's from a very empowered place. And root cause of that is Queen of Wands. And she's the Queen of Passion. I'm really drawn to her sunflower here. And revitalization, new life. Winter. So you're coming out of winter very, very rapidly. That's this graduation. That's this, the butterfly, the cocoon to the butterfly morphing. This energy change, the sunflower, as much as she has the scepter of passion there, the sunflower has a lot of strength. And her animal guide here, the intuition. So really honor your guidance, and I really think you're being supportive, or things have been taken out of your life that were draining you, that were holding you back. And it's a new beginning, it's a new stage in life because of this shift, this graduation, but it is a major transition. Now, recent past says a lot to me. It's the Four of Swords, and this is this rest, healing energy. I really see this as the chrysalis of the butterfly, and if you notice the stained glass here. So I feel like in the past you were in this cocooning zone, this rest zone, where you really got to think about the structures in your life, the people in your life. For some of you, the employers that you've worked for, any dynamics. And when you came out of that cocoon, you realized that some of those structures no longer served you, and you can't go back. You're the butterfly flying away here with the Eight of Wands. Possible outcome is the Ace of Cups. And again, this is a Venus reading. And you have the divine support, the divine hand, the peace and tranquility of the water, and the peace of the dove here. So very much you can go, there's a huge healing and transmutation going on, particularly on an emotional level, on a self-worth level. You found your voice. You found your voice, and for some, I do believe for a lot of Sagittarius, this is you leaving behind. This is you leaving an institution out in the cold, quitting a job, not going back to the same job, partnerships, anything that made you feel drained. And the reason for that is because your intuition. And for some of you, it might have been literally the recent past being the lockdown, that it gave you a chance to, I'm getting the visual of the eagle, which Scorpio is represented by the Scorpio, the phoenix rising from the ashes, which has a lot of butterfly energy to it. And then the eagle has that higher perspective. And I feel like for a lot of you, the recent past gave you that higher perspective and maybe put you in touch or in a stronger relationship with your guides, because the High Priestess is the divine feminine intuition. So you're being guided by intuition, passion, and it's all leading to a new beginning in love. Now, your energy, I think, is truly the reason for this shift, in that your energy is the Magician. And what just jumped into my head was that the other card that has this infinity symbol that I immediately thought of was the Strength card, the Leo energy. And Sagittarius, this is a time to really honor your gifts, being the Magician. And the Magician is the one, the High Priestess is the 2 on the journey of ascension. So by honoring your intuition, you're truly being guided to honor your divine gifts. And I really feel like, unfortunately for a lot of Sagittariuses, that hasn't always been the case. You may not have always had an employer or employment that allowed your truest gifts to shine through, and or relationships that supported that. However, outside influences, divine counterparts, so this can be your lover or this can be business partners, is justice. This is balance. This is protection. This is the opposite of this energy. This is not balance. This is the structure, the institutions, I want to say the patriarchy holding all the power, and the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer. That has shifted so dramatically and beautifully for you, because outside influences is now justice, the Libra relationship card. And it's honoring your gifts and protecting them. Now, hopes and fears is the 5 of Cups. And we go into a confirmation of the storyline where there's been grief, there's been loss, there's healing required, but what's left is the 2 cups of love. There's always love left, and that's what you can focus on to guide you, and that's what you're being intuitively guided towards with the Ace of Cups. And the story comes very clear in that we go from the 5 of Pentacles, leaving behind what you thought was secure, what you thought was supporting you, and truly it was draining you, because it wasn't honoring your unique divinity. And there's a grief process there, and we honor that. We honor that cocooning, healing phase of transmuting. However, you have the 8 of Cups as your final outcome. So again, honoring the intuition. It may have come with the Capricorn full moon, lunar eclipse, the release, where you know this is also a card of not settling. There's such a huge theme of not settling, accepting loss and embracing hope. And this card, the story here is showing that he's being intuitively guided to seek out the 2 of Cups, not to settle for 8, which some people would play devil's advocate and say you should be grateful. I truly believe gratitude creates abundance. However, when the 2 that he's seeking are the 2 of divine love, 10 is complete emotional fulfillment, and we don't need to settle. The universe is abundant, and here's the 2 cups, and here's your total of 10 here. So honor your intuition, allow yourself to heal from all of the change, and we can't walk away from things and into the new without loss, without creating a void, without creating a degree of emptiness. The strongest magnet in the universe is the black hole, and it is true emptiness, but it attracts. And I feel like Sagittarius has created a very strong shift, and it's the shift towards you, this infinitely creative self. So clarifying your energy, being the Magician for Sagittarius is highest good. Sagittarius, I honor how hard it's been. I honor how scary it's been. But there is such a strong message that the right decision for you is to leave anything that creates rough waters and drama for peace. This is a crossroads. This is not a time that you can stay on the one path, or it hasn't been. You have been shifted in a new trajectory. And it is leading towards you coming into your most magical, abundant self. You always have been that, but when you're in a storm, it's hard to focus on anything else. That's why they say find the eye of the storm, and I get that the eye of the storm for you is your intuition. That's where you find peace and solace in this energy. So clarifying outside influences being the Justice card, being your divine counterpart's energy, fairness, balance, protection. But we're honoring your free will with the Two of Pentacles here. We're honoring your right to choose, to accept the love, to accept the offer, to accept the cup. The choice is yours. The choice to leave with those you love as your most valuable asset. Knowing your worth, knowing their worth, and choosing love. Clarifying hopes and fears being the Five of Cups. Fear, of course, being heartache. Hope being divine love. Clarifying for Sagittarius' highest good. The Star and the Hanged Man. The fear is hesitation. I do feel I need to warn Sagittarius is that this crossroad is now. The crossroad is now. The change is current. The choices are being made. And they're being made by you. And I absolutely love the synergy of the Magician and the Star, because the Star is honoring that unique vulnerability when we are strong enough to express our most divine self, and that Sagittarius is the goal. Clarifying final outcome being the Eight of Cups, the bravery and the courage to know not to settle, to trust your intuition towards your divine path. That's the other thing about this card, is this is the path of his dharma. He could have a relatively, by society standards, successful career, but it's not his gift, it's not his magic, and it won't be fulfilling then. It's not why he's here to be that. You're here to be the star of your own life, and you have the magic to create anything you dream right now. I really want to tell you you're the captain of your ship. Clarifying Eight of Cups for Sagittarius' highest good is the Five of Swords. It's time to walk away from drama. It's time to walk away from everything that drained you. Wow, Sagittarius, you've taken your power back. That's what it is. In the recent past, you took the time to heal, and you have your power back. And you're not settling for anything or anyone who drains you. You're going from the five to the six. The six is your energy. This right here, this five, that's the drama. And you're going to walk right away from it into your bright, bold, beautiful, New beginning with love and trustworthy relationships. Straight into a 10. You're walking. Okay, I like... If you've been following, I do love math. I do love patterns. And what was dismal? The 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles being earth, money, tangible form. The 5 of Swords. Swords being ideas, air. Adds up to 10. But it was a very, very hard 10. And half of 10 is still only half. And because you didn't settle, you moved from 8 of Cups, and you have found your complete emotional contentment. You are walking towards the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles, as much as I love the 10 of Cups that denotes emotional contentment, I feel like the 10 of Pentacles here also honors abundance on every level, honors all the types of love, family, the puppies, the children, friendship, community. And this is complete emotional and financial contentment. And this is such a far... I really want to congratulate Sagittarius, because this is where you started. I have Drake's song, Started from the Bottom, now we're here. You started from the bottom and now you're here. You went from the 5 of Pentacles to the 10. And I just want to celebrate for you. And you need to take all the credit, because by being your truest, most authentic star, you are the star of your own life, and you attract nothing but beauty and abundance and love for you and those you care most about. So love and blessings, Sagittarius.